Hey everybody, it's new to being a Otaku, and welcome to the 7th episode of Otaku Talk. The last episode is actually 6.5. I know I said 7, but it's 6.5. So, please warmly introduce my guest for today, fighting for Nippon, also known as DocDaza.
Hey, what's up?
And this is our second time recording this, because we had some technical difficulties. We
Yeah.
also talked about some other stuff, which we'll get into here later, but not now.
Okay.
So, are you ready for this?
Yeah. We
All
can,
right, let's
we can
go.
do this again.
Yes, he already knows half of the questions. So keep in mind, this isn't going to be the same amazing feeling we had last time, because technical difficulties.
I'll
So
pretend. I'll
now,
pretend. That's what I do normally.
okay, because I was thinking we are going to have, like, the blandest interview until we get to the halfway point. Alright,
Yeah, I
so,
like this show. It was good.
I watched this show because it was interesting. Oh, next question.
Yeah. Anyway, let's start
Okay,
this up.
okay, and now pretending and faking it all. First question. What was your first experience with anime, and how old were you?
First experience with anime was with Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura in morning TV, and that's pretty much everyone's. So that's no one gets that. Everyone gets that. So I can't say that. But my first proper experience with anime was in high school. I was about 14 at the time, and Dragon Ball Z was sweeping my friendship group. So we all bought these Funimation pack things, which admittedly I don't particularly like because they're 16:9 for a 4:3 show. But that's whatever. Um, but after that, I was like, oh, this is cool. I wonder what else is like this in anime. So I watched this Eki show called High School Girls that no one's ever heard of ever. I mean, I even went to the subreddit for anime. If you guys know what Reddit is, do you know what Reddit is?
Okay. I thought you were talking to the audience. So yes, I know what Reddit is. It's a website for pictures.
Yes, no, it's a news aggregator. Get that
Wait,
right.
no. Isn't Reddit like 4chan? It's just basically pictures.
No, you're thinking of 9gag.
I thought Reddit was. I'm getting it confusing because I'm pretty sure. At least I thought Reddit was like one of those picture websites.
I think you read it on the Skype chat.
Okay, I'll check that out. And
Reddit.
that's for everyone who just heard the big Skype sound. Yeah, I'm sorry, internet. I got websites confused. I only go on YouTube and Twitter and my anime websites
Yeah,
and
Reddit.
Newgrounds, and that's about it.
Reddit is a news aggregator, but sometimes they have chats and stuff. And they're like, "What's your first anime?" And then so I wrote High School Girls, and then nobody responded. And I'm like, "Does anyone know what this is?" And no one's just like, "No, we don't." I'm like, "Okay." But after I watched the horribleness that I thought was great, I actually loved this show. I was obsessed with it for about a month. I watched the first episode of Welcome to the NHK, and I was like, "Wow, this is really deep. I wonder what else is like this." Never watched NHK again for another 2 years, which was a stupid mistake on my part, but I couldn't find it. Um, and then I watched Haruhi, which then launched me into awesomeness because I loved Haruhi, and Haruhi was great.
Yes, Haruhi is great, and we all love it.
Well,
Except for people who don't think it's great and don't love it.
they're stupid.
I don't want to call people stupid, but some just because you did, you're all stupid if you don't like the shows we like. Deal with it.
I say that often on my channel. I say people are stupid. They're like, you can't say people are stupid. You're being like bigoted. I'm like, it's a joke, dude. Get over it.
Ah, yes, comedy. Just remember, it's literally a joke.
Because I'm Australian, we pay each other out a lot, and I don't think lots of people get that on the internet.
Mm.
Which because I was part of this thing called Ultimate Miner, which is this Minecraft game show.
Ah,
Um, and me and this other guy was from New Zealand, so it's quite the same sort of culture, and we were paying each other out the entire time. And the guy who was running it, who was American, was like, "Guys, you got to stop fighting. This looks really bad for like video." And we're just like, "We're just paying each other out. We're just joking around, mate."
ah.
And the video came up, and people were like, "They're being mean to each other." And then,
Oh,
and,
so I guess you can call all those people stupid now.
yeah, so
Alright, insult to everyone who has ever watched any of Daz's videos.
you're all,
You're all stupid.
I love you really. I love you really.
Yes, I love all of Daz's fans as well. Because sometimes they leave comments, and they're fun to read.
Yes. And then they're like, "You're wrong." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably."
Alright. Does that do it for this section? Do we move on to the next question, or did you have more to say?
No, move on to the next question.
All right, favorite genre of anime.
Favorite genre. I really like sort of dystopian future ones, like what's that show that I'm watching? Psycho Pass. And then there's Marlet Scramble, which I really enjoyed, which more people need to watch. It's a great show, but you have to watch it when you're like 18 because it's like rapey and stuff. Yeah, it's very.
So apparently, what we've learned so far from Daza is he enjoys shows about rape, and he thinks his fans are stupid. Great interview.
Yes. Actually, quite all the good shows actually have rape as a big thing. Which is
okay. We keep this as PG, so kind of avoid this topic there.
Anyway, so yeah, dystopian future kind of stuff. Blade Runner style, if you've seen Blade Runner. But if you haven't, again, you're stupid.
Okay, first you insult your fans. You insult, pretty much everyone. You say you like shows about that. But I've had up to here when you called interviewers stupid.
We'll get over it. Next thing.
Okay.
So I'm just joking around. I'm sorry.
No. That was the thing. That's why I said it in that voice. Oh, this is amazing. Okay.
Magical girl shows as well, which is quite funny because it's completely opposite to dystopian futures with very gritty stuff. I like magical girl shows that are quite happy, like Cardcaptor Sakura, Sailor Moon, Lyrical Girl Nanoha.
Because it combines two amazing things: magic and girls.
Yes.
It's in the name. It's straightforward. It's what you want. Go watch it.
Mind is now blown. Madoka Magica.
We need to make a picture of that and post it to the interwebs.
Madoka Magica isn't really a magical girl. That's more gritty realism as well. And then it's like Moe as well. Not all of Moe. There's lots of crappy Moe out there. Like A Channel is crap.
I was thinking about watching that actually, but you just now told me what it was, so apparently I'll stay away.
The problem with a lot of Moe shows is the fact they're trying to build on canon and use the whole, we're 4 girls doing cute things, and they don't do it well, which sucks. So
the only 2 shows that really come to mind when you say 4 girls doing cute things is Lucky Star and K-On! Because those are shows that basically define, Moe right there. Bam, that's what you want. Go watch it.
That's exactly it. And the other shows are trying to be yeah, we're the same, but they're not, and they're terrible. And like Yuri, I don't know why that's popular.
Wait, you don't like it?
I don't like it.
I thought it. Okay, see, I understand why you don't like it because there's some stuff that I as well do not thought. I didn't think some of it was funny, but a lot of that series had me really laughing.
I watched 3 episodes and I couldn't watch anymore.
Really? Now, that's sad to hear. I thought it was a very good show. I understand why people don't like it, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, so there was that. What else? I did like Saki though. Saki was good, and that's a Moe show. That's a really good show. I watched that on Crunchyroll.
Crunchyroll. Go to their website.
Yeah.
Give them your money.
Yeah, give them your money.
And if you don't go to Crunchyroll, then you're stupid.
Hey, I don't.
Okay. This is very fun. Do you have anything else to say about your favorite genres?
Yeah, that's about it. I like all shows pretty much. All shows are good. So
I like any show that's interesting. Really, it doesn't matter genre for me specifically. I have a couple favorite ones, but if something's just interesting and grips me and makes me say, "Yeah, I want to watch the next episode," then I'll watch it. But I also have some favorite genres and specifics, but really anything is fine.
Let me think of a show that's completely out of my genre. I really don't like mech series. I don't know why. I don't find the appeal in robots fighting, and all of their stories are crap. But
Excel World was pretty good. I guess you consider that a mecha, right?
I didn't watch Excel World.
You didn't watch it?
No, I'm going to watch it after Sword Art Online though. So.
I didn't finish it. I think I'm halfway through on episode 11 or 12 or something like that. But what I've watched, it's really interesting. I was actually enjoying it pretty evenly with Sword Art Online. which is something, it's pretty amazing to say right there. But I was enjoying it.
But yeah, so mech series is something that I enjoy. But then, of course, there's Gurren Lagann, Evangelion, Robotics Notes. So
I got a lot of heat for in my Egoraptor video saying I didn't like Gurren Lagann, but I learned actually it was because I started that series like halfway through by mistake because of a Netflix error.
oh, I
So
Netflix era. Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, it started I think like a couple episodes through the series instead of the actual first episode.
Yeah,
So I was, like, okay. I had to tell everyone, I'll watch the series. Just wait. Because I was kind of thrown off by that. So I just said, okay, I'll watch it, later.
that was a great show.
That's what I hear, but I got so much hate. Like, really, you don't. Not, intentional hate, like, oh, why don't you like it? It's, why don't you like it? It was just, like, why don't you? It's like, well, it wasn't interesting because it didn't make sense. And now I know why it didn't make sense.
Yeah, I really like the show because the one thing about it is that it's a spiral as well. Like, it starts out really slow and you get character development and stuff like that. And then it spirals up into this massive thing that robots fighting each other in space, which is great.
Robots in space are always interesting.
So, yeah, well, when you throw galaxies at each other, it's kind of interesting. But if you
Okay.
haven't seen Gurren Lagann, you wouldn't get that.
Mm,
So,
okay.
yeah.
And now on to our next question. Do you have a favorite anime?
I have a few favorite anime. The first one I'm going to say is Haruhi, because it was my first anime that was good and that I really enjoyed. And I've always got a special place in my heart because of that. And because it's the first series I watched weekly for the second season. And yeah, the second season of Haruhi. That was
Watching the second season weekly.
yeah.
That must have been a journey.
It was tough for a lot of people, and we all got through it together, and we're all stronger because of it.
It sounds like there was a plague or something. It's like, no. You don't get it. They just did one episode 8 times.
No, you
It
don't,
was awful.
don't get it. You have to be there. It's one of those things that will never, ever be replicated ever again.
See, I think it was really risky, but, I didn't watch the show weekly. I was actually warned before I watched it. So when I did, I kind of watched it as like a spot the difference thing. Like, can you tell what's different in this episode? And I watched it like that, and I actually enjoyed it the way I watched it. Plus, I didn't just straight marathon it. I watched it over the course of, like, I think a week or two.
When you watch it weekly, and then you go to the forums, and hold on, my phone's ringing, so I'll be back. Sorry.
And we're back,
Yeah,
which is instantaneous for you guys.
yes, cut. Instant editing thing.
Yes,
Yeah,
instant editing, the future. Do it with your mind.
yeah, phone call thing. Yeah, sorry. What were we talking about?
Your favorite animes. You said Haruhi and something else, I
Yeah.
think.
When you're watching it weekly, and then you're going to the forums and you're talking to people, and you're trying to get through to the Japanese people as well because you're trying to see what they want to know, and it was just one of those things, this community thing that we haven't had since then. I think it was Madoka Magica which really brought us kind of the same sort of feeling, but didn't really get there because Haruhi was already this established franchise that had both both English and Japanese people wanting it. So, yeah, that was that. K-On! Is one of my favorite series as well because
Yes, K-On!
K-On! Is great. I don't know why it's great, but I love it. If that makes sense.
It's just fun.
Yeah,
It's just a show you watch and you're like, I'm having fun and I'm enjoying watching this like just so much.
you don't have to think either, and it's cute, and I don't know, it's one of those shows that I love because it got me, like, I was sick when I first watched the first season, and I was really depressed, and I was really sad, and I was in my room, and it was all dark, all I had was my cat cuddling up to me, and she still does that, by the way, she still cuddles up to me, especially when watching anime, and her name is Sakura, from Cardcaptor Sakura. And then, yeah, that really got me out of being depressed and made me happy. But then again, I watched Clannad before that, so I can't really say much.
Yeah, it's a show that's gonna get you depressed.
Yeah, it's gonna make you cry over and over and over again.
It didn't make me cry. It just got me like, life is pointless.
Well, you're heartless. Let's carry on.
Well, no, I just got depressed. It's like you're heartless because you didn't cry at a television show that's fictional. It's not even real people. It's animation, but you didn't cry.
It was so sad. I cried.
It was really sad, but it's at the end of the day, it's a cartoon.
I, there was 3 or 4 episodes where I couldn't actually like see the subtitles because I was crying through it all. But anyway, and Medica Magica is also one of my favorites because it was really the first show I kind of reviewed that was popular, like weekly, and I knew it was popular because I got about 2,000 views within the first day on the first video I made. So I was like, I'm going to continue doing this because I'm getting lots of views for it. And
yeah, the only reason to make videos.
I don't do it because I get the views, but I like having the community around. And more views equals more comments and more discussion. I love that. That's why
it's always fun.
More views because I didn't get any money back then, and I have now for it. So, yeah. And then the 3rd episode came out, and we all know the 3rd episode of Medica Magica.
Yes, that literally just had me going, why? And pretty much yelling at my computer, like, why? Of course, it made sense later, but at the time I was just freaked out.
Yeah, and I was doing the exact same thing. So I was like, I'm going to record myself doing this part of my video review thing and make it look like one of those really cheesy, those nighttime, I don't know what you guys have over in America, nightline?
Are you talking about like a show that comes on at nighttime?
Like a current affairs show.
Oh, okay, so like the news or something or like I'm thinking like ET or like Entertainment Tonight or something like that.
Entertainment Tonight, but for stories, like real stories.
Okay.
Line, I think you guys call it. NBC Dateline, I think it is.
Yeah. We have Dateline 2020. Yeah, 2020 or something. We have lots. I don't watch TV very often, but I know we have stuff like that.
Things like that because I thought it would be funny, and it was like 30 seconds of a video that someone ripped from my video. They did, mind you, which I was happy about. Put it onto Nico Nico, which is like the Japanese YouTube, and it blew up to about 300,000 views within the next day.
Okay.
And that was amazing. And then lots of people watched my videos after that, and it was great. And I got asked by this Japanese company called, I think it was Anime. I can't really remember because I've lost the email. And it was all in Japanese as well, so it was really hard to translate. And they asked me to be part of promotion material for Medica Magica over in Japan when the DVDs and stuff came out.
That is very amazing.
Yeah, but I couldn't do it because I didn't have money or a passport or anything like that, which they should have paid for, but they weren't going to. But
they should have. That would have been great.
Yeah, I know. And then I looked at their things afterwards, like because they still did the in-store stuff, and Shinbo, the director of the series. I'm like, I could have met Akiyuki Shinbo. I was really sad after that, but it's one of those things.
Oh, all right. Just saying now, excuse me for the audience if there are any little pops in and out of audio. I just experienced one, but I heard you say something about the director of Madoka Magica, so let's hope that this does not happen. In fact, really quick, I'm going to stop for 1 second. And once again, we're instantaneously back because we had to deal with more technical difficulties. You were saying director of Madoka Magica. Continue.
Yeah, he was at the store as well, like the anime store, which I was going to be at, and I could have met him, and it was really sad that I wasn't there because it was going to be him, Jen Urabachi, one of the voice actresses, and then me for some reason. I don't know why I was going to be there.
That's awesome.
But
it's like, I don't know why I was just going to be.
But I thought that was cool. That would have been cool. But yeah. Oh well, that's one of those things that happens.
Okay, next question. Favorite voice actress / actress?
Favorite Japanese voice actress is Ai Hirayano, the voice of Haruhi. Because she's very versatile. B, she's a great singer. And she's quite cute as well. But that's being a bit plain. But I really like her voice. Her voice is great. And I think she deserves more roles, but because of the whole scandal thing that didn't happen, or did happen, I don't know. Yeah, she doesn't got more roles, which sucks. The the voice of Kion is also one of my favorite voice actors because he's just hilarious. Like in the Blu-rays for Disappearance of Haruhi, he's just like, "Oh, we're here at the premiere of Initial D," and then he just looks around, just like, "Oh, I'm in wrong place," and just walks straight.
Uh,
And that was funny because then A is just like, "What?"
uh,
Um,
that's hilarious.
in terms of American voice actors, I really like Crispin Freeman
Christopher Freeman is great.
because he's a nice guy,
Yep.
and he does great voices as well. And yeah, he's cool. I like Crispin. He's really nice. When I met him, he was cool.
Yeah, you
Um,
got to interview him actually, which was great.
Yeah, but that wasn't the kind of defining moment, and it wasn't me. It was Eddie that interviewed him.
Well, yeah, but didn't you have something to do with it? Weren't you like there when it happened or something?
Yeah, I was the filming person,
Oh well, yeah, you were there. You were like right, yeah.
but I was working that weekend, so I gave it to Eddie to do. Um,
Aw.
but no, we actually had dinner a few days beforehand, like with two voice actors, and I sat across from Crispin because I chose to because it was Crispin Freeman,
Yeah. How are you not going to sit next to Crispin Freeman?
and he's just so smart on everything. But I don't normally feel emasculated when in my brain, like, because normally I know a lot of things. I don't want to sound like conceited or something, but I spend a lot of time on the internet and I spend a lot of time on Wikipedia, so I know lots of stupid random facts.
Stupid random facts, the good kinds.
He just knows everything, like, and he's so smart, and oh my god, he's just great. Yeah, I can't really praise him anymore. My favorite voice actress is not Cassandra Lee. She's great, she's a nice girl, but not my favorite. Sorry, Cassandra, if you're listening. Um,
If
uh,
Cassandra Lee watches this video, by the way, I'm going to have a heart attack of amazingness.
well, she does follow me on Twitter, so I could tweet it out.
Oh, you must. You must. Oh my, we need to start like a petition to get her to watch this. Cassandra Lee, if you're watching this, I love you. Hopefully this won't sound creepy. I'm 14, don't worry. Hopefully that didn't make it creepier.
It did a little bit. It did a little bit. I have to admit.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I'm just a really big fan of you. Read Tutanica forever.
Anyway, my favorite voice actress American is Christina V.
Ah, yes. Actually, I got Christina V to wish me a happy birthday on my birthday, which was awesome. She's lucky, yeah. Oh, I love Christina V. She's amazing.
She's cool because I used to watch her videos when she used to make the voice dubs.
Oh, yeah, she also used to sing the Haruhi songs, which was awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And then she was part of the season 2 promotion material and all that kind of stuff. And then she's my favorite. And in K-On! She's Neo. So
She's Mio. It's just, that immediately makes her amazing.
I know. And when they first came out, they were going to do an English version of K-On! I was like, she's got to be Mio. She's got to be Mio. And then she was, and I'm like, yes.
Awesome.
Because it's always who I've imagined Mio to be in my head, and then it was, and it worked out, so I was happy. But yeah, so she's my favorite American one, and I got her saying you're watching For Nippon in my Madoka reviews, so that voice thing as well of her and Christine Marie Kavanaugh's doing it as well, and then I've got Crispin Freeman and Cassandra doing it as well, so I'm really happy I've just got this whole little bunch of voice things that I can just put in front of my videos of famous people, which I'm happy.
Okay, just saying, you got to have dinner with Crispin Freeman, no Cassandra Lee, you got to, get Christina V to, do that thing in your video, and you said I was lucky because I got her to tweet me happy birthday.
Yeah.
Really now? Just for a minute, really? 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 Okay, and now back to your regular scheduled video.
All you have to do is be part of your local anime convention. I really do think that a lot of more people should be part of like the running of anime conventions because it's a lot of fun, and you do get to meet all these people. And
I'm too young to help run an anime convention, but I would definitely love to.
You can always volunteer.
Well, yeah, but would they really let a 14-year-old volunteer?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Just once again, really,
Well,
really. Okay, okay, back. I'm doing that on purpose to annoy one person who I know is watching. I know you're watching, person, and you know who you are.
well, for AvCon, which is the one I help run, which is the biggest anime convention in the Southern Hemisphere, I might point out. Anime convention in the Southern Hemisphere. We let people younger than 16 volunteer as long as they show that they're mature enough to do it. You
I
know,
can be mature if I'm forced to.
yeah, I'm
It's like to meet Crispin Freeman, I'll be the most classically refined gentleman in the world. But if it's just normal, I'll be a jerk to everyone.
yeah, well, I got drunk with Crispin Freeman, so I'm happy.
Ah, okay, okay. You literally got drunk with Crispin Freeman. Wow, man. You need to learn the differences between lucky and super lucky.
I got drunk with Crispin Freeman. He wasn't. I have to clarify that.
Oh, okay, okay. Maybe, maybe the luckiness is drifting away from you now. Not going on to me, just drifting a little bit away.
Yeah, I have to.
Oh, and you said he was all classy. It was like, ugh, this guy.
Oh no, he was a nice guy. He was nice enough.
Well, I was
His
joking, of course.
agent annoyance, but that's Asians for you.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say about your favorite voice actors and actresses?
Let's say this: when Crispin was saying how he was like, oh I was with talking to my sister the other day, and I'm like, oh, the girl who plays Tess Mercer in Smallville. And he's just like, how do you know that? And I'm like, because I like Smallville. He's like, that's really cool. And we spoke about Smallville for about 5 minutes and his sister, which was cool.
Awesome.
Anyway, keep going with questions. I'm going to start waiting.
Yeah, we're this review is running a little long. That's fine. I love long videos. Next question: what inspired you to start making videos?
This is a fun one. Um, I'm not going to name names here because I don't think it's appropriate to. But I was watching this reviewer who had about 1,015 subs, like what 1,500 subs at the time. He's got now. I was watching him and I'm like, his videos are really bad. Like they're really really bad. I can do better than this. So I made videos. And yeah, I was bored and stuff, so I made videos and that's it.
Well, that's an interesting story.
I'm not going to say who it was because I'm not going to name names, but yeah, he talks.
Wait. Okay, Dazzin, you've already said that you got drunk in front of Crispin Freeman. You called the entire audience stupid. You called me stupid. You really have limits here?
I don't want to taint my friendships with people.
Okay, okay, that's good enough because friendship is magic, but we'll get into that later. So, next question: what do you do with your spare time, like hobbies and such?
Those are what anime, mostly.
Okay, that's a fair answer.
A lot of time doing that. I play some video games, not a lot. Don't have a lot of money for it, and yeah, that's about it.
All right. Do you have any favorite movies or TV shows you're currently into right now? Like really good.
Live action.
Yeah, like live action.
Okay. What was I watching? Newsroom. Newsroom is fantastic. Uh, it's it's based upon the story, the behind the scenes of a newsroom, pretty much. And it's written by the same guy who did The Social Network,
Oh, really? Now that sounds interesting.
Aaron Sorkin. And it's
But then again, the Social Network is like a real. Well, it was very tweaked, but it's still based upon a true story. But I can imagine that being good.
Aaron Sorkin, the guy who writes it, actually spent a lot of time in newsrooms, like just sort of analysing what's going on. And yeah, I really like that. That's a great show. It's not airing at the moment, but it's still good. Dexter, I'm watching that at the moment.
Huh. All right.
So,
One
uh,
show I recommend for you. I'm not sure how easy it is to watch over in Australia, but The Walking Dead. Definitely think you should check that out.
the first season of Walking Dead.
You watched the first season?
I didn't enjoy the second season, so I stopped watching it.
The second season was different from the first season, but so far, third season's pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy the second season too much, so that's why I stopped watching it. So
I can understand what you mean. I'll say that. I personally love the series, but I can definitely understand what you mean.
I
Okay. Next question. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now?
um uh
But by the way, I don't mean just videos. I mean general life. You can talk about what you hope to be in job wise or whatever.
well, it's kind of up the air thing because this is really quite a private thing. You like to keep your stuff private. Not by my choice. Like, kind of want to do it by my choice, but kind of, yeah. Anyway, that's another thing. Um, I kind of not want to be in the country. I want to move overseas, and I'll the BBC. That would be fun.
Ah, okay.
Um, I doubt that would happen. So probably go overseas and live somewhere else. But yeah.
All right, that sounds like a fun plan. Move out of the country. Okay, so now we're moving in towards the ending of the video. And I just want to say now, for everyone who goes, oh, this has nothing to do with anime. Yes, it does. This is just a fun little question. It's an interesting little part. Do this for everyone. It's just fun. And, it's just a topic. You don't have to comment superly amazing about, oh, why'd you ask this? But I do know that you watch My Little Pony and you are a brony, correct?
I can call myself that sometimes, yeah.
I remember you did bro with me through the Skype chat box a couple months ago back.
I do like to say that I do like My Little Pony. Yes, it's a good show.
Okay, so my question here is, can you take some time to explain why you watch My Little Pony and what you think is good about it?
Okay. Um, My Little Pony is a good show because the animation quality is fantastic. It's got a lot of detail behind the scenes as well, which I like knowing. The characterization between the different characters is amazing. Um, it has interesting storylines which can appeal both to adults and children.
Yes.
I cite Shrek as kind of a reference there, where Shrek can be enjoyed by both children and adults.
Yeah.
It's written, well, it was created by the person who did Power Girls.
She didn't create Powerpuff Girls, but she was a writer on it, Lauren Faust.
Um, yeah, and I just enjoy it.
It's just a good show. That's basically how you can put it. It's a good show.
Okay, but with a bit more action.
All right. So, 11 question. Well, the 11th question, which is the next question, or technically it's the 10th because one question I did not ask you. But who's your favorite out of the main six?
Matt Smith, 11th, Matt Smith. Anyway, um, don't worry about me. I'm an idiot.
I wasn't listening, so go on.
My favorite pony is Fluttershy. She's cute.
Fluttershy. You really don't hear many people saying Fluttershy, but Fluttershy is, I think, my third favorite. My first is Pinkie Pie, but people know that already.
That likes My Little Pony and likes Fluttershy the most. So, well, except one person likes Pinkie Pie, but that's it.
Okay, and now for the final question. This is a question I ask most everyone. I did not get to ask this to Nightwing, but I do want to ask you. If you were a pony, what would your cutie mark be?
My cue mark would probably be a camera.
Ah, all right. It makes sense. It relates to you.
Yeah, it's probably either a camera or a Pokeball.
I think we're gonna stick with camera. It's a little bit, more probably not taken up by everyone else. I'm sure there are a lot of people who would use it or say that, but I understand that. Okay, so that does it for all the questions. Do you have anything else you want to say before we go?
You can watch me over at For Nippon if you want.
Oh, yes, you can definitely do that. All the links to his Twitter, his Facebook, his channel, all down inside the description if you guys want to check that out. And I do recommend that you do check it out, because if you don't, your Daza, what are they?
They're normal people who may not be interested.
No, they're stupid.
Hey, you said that, not me. I want them to check out my channel.
So. Wow, okay. Well, I was hoping you would go for a joke here. You pretty much ruined the entire video, man. He ruined the video there because he didn't go for the joke. Wow.
Also be classed as a joke, but it's also classed as pandering, so.
Yes, be unclassless and go subscribe to his channel because his videos are great. Oh, shoot, that's something we didn't talk about. Your channel, remember? We need to talk about that.
Okay, we can talk about my channel if you want.
Your main channel. Go and say what you needed to say, remember?
Oh, it's terrible. Saying East Japan suck. Um, yeah, my channel at the moment I can't upload videos, but you can watch them for some reason. I don't know why they haven't taken down my channel again, but yeah, that's the case.
Yes, I will link you actually to Fighting for Nippon and his second channel, which is DocDaza.
Yeah.
I will link you to both of those.
I don't upload anime videos to that channel, like my second one, but it's kind of becoming that, if that makes sense.
I thought that's what you were going to use it for now.
No, I've had a second channel for years. That was my first channel, actually. I used to upload AMVs to that.
Really? Well, that's interesting. Okay, so anything else you need to say?
I was going to say they made this really funny AMV about Endless 8 that was, what was it? Okay goes, here we go again.
Oh, that's awesome.
I hated them, but I never did. I only made two, but it was funny. And yeah, you can still find that on a-m-v.org. I just look for DocDaza. It's on there if you want to watch it. But
All right.
yeah, that's about it.
Okay. So, anything else?
Is there anything else you want to ask me?
No, that was all the questions.
Well, then we're finished, I guess.
All right. Is there anything you want to leave the people with?
No, man.
Okay, well, this has been New to Being Otaku along with...
DocDaza?
What was that?
DocDaza?
Okay, yeah, Dr. Daz, I didn't hear you right there, so... No, we're going to do this proper again. This has been New to Being Otaku along with...
DocDaza.
All right, there we go. So, thank you so much for watching, not watching, but that's all for now, so Otaku out.